a biopsy of the brain.
Oh my lord.
Dude,
She got pretty invasive.
Well, I have
Wow.
to do it to an NPC.
You do have a tally of all of the specimens that you've been taking, right?
Oh, hey, wait. When I talk to the guy in the med room, the one that's in the brig now, the intruder, the guy that stole from us or something.
He had a bounty, yeah.
He didn't steal
Yeah.
from us. He
steal
paid
from
me
you, but...
under
but
promise of future endeavors. I think we
when
let
I
him
was
go.
talking to him in the medical room, did that count as interrogating?
Oh.
I do not recall your tone in that conversation, if it was an interrogation or... I mean, I would say actually, yeah, kind of, because you're trying to pull him aside and trying to discern.
Yeah.
She was definitely pressing him for information. I do remember that.
Yeah, I'll call that good, yeah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Celebrate good times, come on.
Excelsior!
Oh. I need a goal then.
Well, I need 2d10 then.
Let's see here, Hunter. Ah, no, my Cheeto hands on my keyboard. No, this is no bueno.
9 and 9. Part 1.
Part 1. That's fun. That's one you have an opportunity to accomplish sooner than later. That'll be in the Roll20 chat for your approval.
Yep. I can buy everyone around and roofie everyone and then have a dissection party.
Oh my god. Alignment check?
Well, Miss Lecter is drumming her fingers together and planning the downfall of the Jedi Order. Jesus.
I will never take anything from her like that.
I was just kidding.
Everyone says that right up until they're taking your liver.
Tolan wakes up in a bathtub full of ice cubes. He's just like, oh god damn it, Zara.
Not again.
My wife has a crush and I'll be right back.
Alright.
What do you say about Hare Krishna?
Someone has a question, I think. His wife. Someone.
So I have this really annoying thing on my page. I'm going to try to refresh. Bear with me here. Sometimes there's like a little hovering thing from the jukebox, like the hovering info thing, and it lingers on the screen over everything like an asshole. Alright, so... Oh,
I think I came back to the wrong part of that conversation.
Did it again. Come on.
Oh, is something being an asshole too, Josh?
I think so.
Dude, no. Today has been one of those catch your pocket on a door handle over and over again days. Like coffee.
Oh, that sucks.
Like is dead. Like I surely have to either take it apart and fix the button or get a new one. There's probably going to be both because I won't actually fix it. I'll take it apart and I won't do shit. I'll just look at it and be like, yep, that's the inside of the coffee pot then. No, it does it, and it's that one. Alright, so what happens if I fucking delete that then? I mean, golly gee. What I can do, since my tinkering with this weird overlay complication thing is, there'd be a good place to drop you off to start for a recap. And whoever wants to dive in there, of course, banking operation. I don't know if it's too far back to go at your landing here. Did quite a bit of running around the station.
Yeah, we this was the
Copy
game
over.
prior to the
Oh,
last
yes.
one.
You did arrive. Your Makotai friends went off to hunt the assassin.
I think
Did
we were in
we-
the mercantile ring.
Yeah, I actually don't think you left the mercantile ring.
Not yet, at least.
Well, let me zooming in.
Well, didn't we go back to the ship?
At the end, we did. Because we were
Yeah.
done with our shopping and whatnot. Unless we had business elsewhere in the station, I don't think we were really planning on staying.
How many side quests did you guys pick up?
None.
None?
Yeah, no one asked us for help. No one mentioned they needed any. There was definitely no side quest.
There are a couple of places where you haven't been yet, and that's circumstantial. Well, not even. Well, yeah, it is, because if you don't go to the entertainment sector, you won't have been to those places.
I suppose I do need to officially file the Buddytail Mercenary group. This is a good place as any to file that.
Is that
Yeah,
what you
I'm
guys
assuming
are
there's gotta
calling
be some-
yourselves?
Yep.
Hmm?
Is that officially the moniker of the crew?
Unless there's any objections.
Well, that's
Max doesn't
based
have-
too on you having a fleet, right, Commodore?
Yeah, this is this is actually phase 1 of having a fleet to start the group. Phase 2 is to acquire ships, one way or the other.
Phase 3 is profit.
You do have the one.
But I mentioned there's got to be like a guild for independent mercenaries. The same way there's a galactic traders guild, there's got to be a galactic, security guild or something like that.
There are definitely factions. Let me see. There should be, yes, there is a Guardian factions handout in the Esper info folder.
I'm going to try to keep ourselves as neutral as possible.
There are also political factions, and when it comes to, there's no official mercenaries guild that stands out in that way. Which is also too why there is different prices for bounties depending on different locations. Like, might be different asks, or somebody might be like, well, we don't care as much as them, so we're not giving them as much. Because they're going to haggle us down when we try to cash it in on our side.
That's fair.
Cool. But yes, anyone who wants to jump in with the things and stuff with recap, it might be personal to you or what the group has encountered. I believe at some point you did actually visit each of the locations except for the Galactic Traders Guild, which Dooney expressed an interest in visiting. But yeah, I think you did actually go to each place.
I don't. Oh wait, no, I didn't go to the fashion shop. I think someone else did.
Farouk did.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah, me.
I had
I
a
did pick up
spa
a-
day.
Yeah, you did.
What's that?
I had a spa day.
Yep, I remember that.
It's been rough. She's already feeling the woes of motherhood.
And I think Banetail was mostly business about trying to acquire historical knowledge about the current company over at the where
You
was it?
eventually
The relic
contacted
shop.
them.
Number 4, the Quantum Relics Repository.
I know when we got back to the ship, you eventually just got on the comms and started asking about, like, hey, we found a pod. And then they're like,
yeah.
where are you? We're here, and like, stay
Yeah,
there.
they're coming for us.
Well, they're coming. It's a little debatable to how hostile they're going to be.
They're coming for us.
And Max doesn't want to think that, they're going to show up and like, where's the body? Or, anything like that. But I'm assuming there might be one really hyped up historian along with the group.
That's a bridge we're going to cross when we get there.
Yeah.
I like bridges.
And I'm going to hopefully not burn it down.
I hope so too. I don't want to think that
I
my
like
company
burning.
turned evil.
My goals...
No message for you.
Towan has 2 goals when it comes to Max Palmer. Goal number 1, he actually wants to see if you have any surviving relative, and then get you in contact with them and explain the situation, which would be really, really cool on their end. If, like, holy shit, he's my how many great-grandfather?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And the second thing, he actually wants you to get your foot back in the door in your company. Because I don't think law would have changed that much that the original owner couldn't go, hey, I actually still own this much percentage, or at least have this much stock that is now worth how much? Because
I would imagine insane quantities of cash.
Yeah, because Towan does have a very keen mindset to make money.
Max just doesn't know what any of that is because he's never cared about it.
Right. Well, that's his goal for you. But, on his personal morals, he's not just going to turn you over to a slave or anything like that.
Of course not. Who among your party would acquire people just for chores? That's mad speak.
That's madness, I say. Madness. Sorry. Anyway.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, yeah, me either. Moving on.
In other news.
And then after that, I do know Banetail visited the grocery store and bought supplies for the Centennial Sparrow. 4 months of provision ingredients.
Yep.
So we got 4 months of food of me
I have an
making
agent.
just basic meals.
Oh shit! No, it's the sim. The sim.
We got you a sim. A
game later, it's still fucked up.
Yeah, another point for Taurus. Fucking everyone up on that.
So now that Max has his agent, you know that a lot of functionality isn't available because the first thing it wants you to do is log in, and you don't have the login because your identity hasn't been verified.
Well, they'll have to wait a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, and that's another thing why he needs to get you to thing. That's why he needs to get you to Earth or some embassy.
Yeah, I mentioned an embassy might be able to help me with this.
Free insight for Towan. I think you did mention before the Prometheans. He would be a precursor to them as well.
Yep.
As much as they are a splinter of Earthlings, and he more represents what base humans are rather than a Promethean. Actually,
Are there Prometheans on the station?
it's likely. Possible. Haven't seen out here. You're further away from humans, but the place where the Prometheans had set up shop is, I believe it's on the other side of the rift there. But
Here.
So if we're at the Arati,
Here.
So the Promethean homeworld.
The Keshite Rift?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where
Okay.
the Roddy Rift blinks over to. So yeah, they are closer to that one,
Got it.
kind of on the outside of it. Other side of the core, almost exactly from where you are right now.
Yeah. Actually, from the Keshite Rift, I imagine we'd have to fly damn near directly to Ondas or Cersei in order to get back on the trade path.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably make a mad dash straight to Bastraku, but that would probably take a while.
That is currently your first destination, unless you otherwise dictate, as per the Matokai people you have on board, and the fact that arc is they're on the way to Vol,
Right.
which is your prime destination. You can loop back around. There was also 2 on the way to Sol. If you do make kind of a loop, there was that clue on Mazafar about Charlotte's race. Potentially, it was incredibly vague, but the only possible lead that Dooney has.
And unless their group otherwise objects and has a different ideal, what Towin's plan was is we're going to pass through the rift. We're going to go straight for the Motokai destination, drop them off, whatever they need to do, go to Vol, drop off the child, and then if it's easier to just go straight to Charlotte's Clue from there, through the dead space, we do that, or we can go back through, and if we go back through, we can go to Sol for Max, and then up to Charlotte's Clue.
We need to go to Lastel.
That's right, Vastal, down here.
The Machine Planet, let's go.
But that was
Lastel?
that was kind of a side burner thing. So it depends. After we drop the child off, do we want to go for Charlotte, or Charlotte Max, or Vastal?
The only thing that has been given an alluded potential maybe time frame is Viastal, because Farouk was told it only...
It's gonna kill him.
They didn't say
They didn't
that.
say kill. They said
didn't even
it might
say
be
what
painful.
it was that would happen, or to whom, or to how.
Well, you gotta think of the worst possibility.
Well,
We're just looking for parts.
That's between Varuk and Egg that he can always just throw out an airlock.
But it's already connected to them.
That sounds like a Desert Lord problem.
It's like a boil, you know. It's attached to my body now.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, it's
Have
not.
you
It's
noticed?
No, it's not, no.
Growing off of you.
I was like, wait a minute, what? Did I miss something?
That's weird.
But yeah. So the plan here is to hit the portal, go through the colonial trade route, if we can't go straight to the Bastrasku, and then go drop the child off. So we can get some people off the ship, pick some other people up, and maybe even other things like delivery jobs towards the other areas that we are going to go to.
So if we're going to leave, do we want to just let them know where we're going?
They are paying specifically for travel.
No. I think I am
It's
not talking
just
clearly. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just we can send them a message saying, like, here's our route. You know, we're going to be leaving in a day or something. If you're not here by then, go this way.
Yeah, you can always do that, or just leave breadcrumbs. Like, hey, by the way, could you put in your systems here that if a ship shows up from such and such company looking for the Centennial Sparrow, give them, this route information.
I can just send an anonymous message from the ship and just label it from the ship, and they'll think it's you.
That's fine. Either one works.
Okay. He will go to comms and do that so that they know about Bastraku and then Vol. And he figures by the time, if space technology is advanced this far, then someone's going to figure that shit out. Let me zoom out so I know.
You to please let me know specifically how and
What?
where you're delivering your itinerary to?
Okay, so first I have to move to 2. I believe that's the communication room.
Yes.
It is.
Okay. He's going to just use the Centennial Sparrow as like the sender. So whoever they know is the captain from the last communique. I'm trying not to put Max's name on anything.
Word. Okay. So it'll be under the authority of Toan.
Right. It's going to be sent to the same frequency that said, like, hey, we're on our way here. And it's going to state that we have a potential departure in like 48 hours for this destination on the other side of the rift. And we would be heading in this arc in case you want to try to meet us along the way. Not sure how long it's taking you to get here. Just wanted to update you. No video communication. It's strictly like I'm sending an email.
That's
A completely text. Yeah, I'm sending a sim mail. Open up simages, messages, but we're changing it.
Simages.
Simages. Just send a sim.
Any emoji.
Yes, absolutely. There'll be a smiley face emoji at the very end of the message.
Of a cat.
Yes, of a cat.
Yeah.
Of all it's a vol emoji.
He's like, man, things have changed. Okay. You can put pictures in messages now.
Oh yeah, it would be that much of a change for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, normally you could either get like a radio message that was decoded and turned into an image from like a radio telescope and stuff like that. Now it's just like, wait, I can put a picture in a message? I don't have to paint it? We're doing... Really? Wow.
What is super helpful is this ship and its functions are human in their design, and spacefaring technology at a basis was based on the Space Ranger tech that you were familiar with. So it's still an upgraded version.
Like some of this stuff was like on the drawing board or a dream.
Right. Windows today doesn't look like Windows 3.x. But you could go back and be like, oh, well, it still has a file menu and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be like jumping from an old fucking pre-Windows 98. What was the first one?
Just 3 point whatever.
Oh, like DOS 6.2 or something?
I don't know what Windows 1 and 2 were.
Yeah, the very first GUI, going straight to Windows 11 and fucking Xbox and shit like that.
Yeah. The hell's an app? What?
Like, all right. Thank God I'm smart. Otherwise, I'd be screwed.
Indeed. So that help function also allows you to realize that there's a message that is new and pending.
Oh, I'll open that up.
All right, snooping around in Toan's personal captain email, you find that a message has come from the Matokai warriors. They believe that their quarry is either playing with them or stalling. They're still on the hunt. They're getting closer, but it's still drawing them forth. So they're just
after like a sentence. So he's going to only read like the first couple sentences, realize this wasn't a reply, and then get up and go and say like, I'm sorry, I was at the message console. I sent a message from your account. I thought they replied, but it's the Matokai people, so you probably want to go read it.
Very well. Well, Dawn will get up and make his way to the comms.
All right, you realize that Max Power's been snooping through your explicit images sent by Tana Waterwalker.
Just minimize the tail pick there.
Close that tab. No one needs to see that. It's okay. Biological study.
What a hell of a biological study. Oh, you still got that picture, by the way. Fucking,
yep.
So yeah, he'll read the message. Be like, oh, this might take a while, but I'll send him one back just to ask him what a possible ETA is. and that I know how hunts can go, so I don't mind a guess.
You get a response almost immediately that states they would fail if it lasted more than a week. They expect days at most, if they're unlucky.
And then I'll sit back. Understood. Good luck on your hunt. So with smiley face emoji. With gun emoji. Simoji. I should say Simoji. And there we go. Yeah. So I'll get on comms to the ship, and just so everyone can hear me. It looks like the Mato guys are going to take a little while longer, a few days to a possible week. So if any of you would like to disembark and explore the station, you are more than free to do so. We can go as a group, or we can all go on our own.
I really have to work on that fusion armor.
There's actually something else I would like you to get off comms. There's actually something else I want you to work on as well.
Okay.
And but I wanted.
Listen, it's about your dental hygiene.
Oh.
I take him to the back to the cargo hold. Where we have
8.
8 and 7 are our cargo holds and workshops and shit. 7's more the cargo hold. 8's more of a functional garage than a cargo hold, and the cargo hold is 7. Where Charlotte resides.
And
the super big
kitchen area mostly there too.
Do you remember when we were on the asteroid with the mechanical spiders, Josh?
I do. Would you like me to go back to that map so you are? Well, let me not interrupt you. Continue. Yes, I'm familiar.
I picked up a navigation computer, a sensor chip, the giant big grappler call from the big mech fuck that I was like, oh shit, we don't want to fuck with that.
Yes.
And then we fucked with it.
Yes.
Okay. So those 3 things, is the navigational computer that I picked up better than the one that's on the ship?
It would need to be incorporated, but yes, because it's based on AI technology. So if you can get it synchronized into the systems, then it can compute and calculate faster than everyone who's on board your ship combined.
What about the sensor chips?
Same thing. They would all, if you can piece them into an AI network, that would essentially kind of control your ship, almost giving it like an interactive personality as well, if you wanted to endeavor, but that would have to be developed and then incorporated, because this is a little bit alien compared to the human base of your ship. With those things being completed, 100% yes.
All right, so I bring
range details and also speculative data that can be extrapolated from that.
So I bring Max into the cargo hold, and I show him the nav computer, the sensor chip, and this giant damaged fuck-all grappler claw. And I specifically asked him the following. I believe these to be a technologically upgrade compared to what we have now, but this is not my Mjolnir. I have no idea how to even integrate something like this into a ship like this. Do you think you can figure it out?
Yes.
The grappler claw specifically is something I want on the ship, simply because a grappler claw that you can shoot out and then retract would be really, really useful.
Okay.
Grappling hooks are cool.
And grappling hooks are cool.
Do you want it on the bottom or the top?
Ha! That's what she said.
I mean,
and he
sure.
Just looks at you. He just looks at you deadpan.
I mean, you're right. I really have no retort. I agree with you, but do you want it on the top or the bottom of your ship? And yes, she could say that again.
Sorry, trying out human humor. I don't quite get it.
No, it's great. You're doing fine.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to give Toan a complete deadpan humor. That's just something I'm giving my character.
It absolutely
Big
makes
raccoon.
sense.
Let's put it on the bottom.
Okay. I can get started on it right now.
The fusion armor would be better, as that
Okay.
might save your life if you use it, or if we sell it, would sell for, let's just say, a lot of money. You saw the one in the store.
Sure.
And the navigation computer and chip. Honestly,
This might sound like a dumb question. Do you guys have writing implements?
You mean like a pen?
Yes.
Like, I'll go get him a pen from storage.
Is it okay if I borrow the wall here?
Would you like a hollow display for any notes?
Yeah, I just want to put a sign up with a to-do list.
Yeah, I'll give him whatever he needs.
I'll stick it up there and I'll put down, like, so, number one is the top priority, and then I start listing the things underneath it that I need to work on. This will be an easy reference for me. It's just consider it old-fashioned hobbies.
I don't know how the tech is, Josh, but I imagine he's writing with a pen, and it's not so much a pen as it is just creating hollow display letters as he writes.
He'll take a minute to get used to that because of like the distance and the
Yeah, because there's no actual surface. It's just kind of really writing in air in front of it. Like, that's weird. All right, yeah. I look like a 4-year-old writing. Okay.
If you know what it is, I was imagining like a 3D pen.
Yeah.
Charlotte is informing us.
I was imagining more like VR chat.
Yeah, that too. All right, once he makes a list, it's like, it kind of accomplishes a couple things. A, we still need to get this stuff done. And B, me being on a station can be technically problematic. So this is easier, and I've seen it now, so it's not going anywhere. The future's here, which sounds strange in so many ways I can't explain. I'll be able to go see it, but now I get to work on a project like I used to back in the day, and I got to be honest, it's far more exciting than the station. So, have a good time. Okay, so these are the items that you're posting up each of the things. I guess the next one is the navigation computer.
And those costs are the base of, like, if you were to take it to a shipyard and have it installed, or if you're doing it yourself, costs of parts and such. Your cost is going to be only, let's see, a quarter of everything, because you have the main pieces. That's what has been salvaged. What you are lacking is connector pieces and making exceptions to, accommodate.
I'll make a list.
Yeah.
And then use my SIM device to send a message to Toan. So, like, I need you to pick these things up to make the connectors work. I can work on the other stuff while you're gone.
Look over the list and how much would that cost?
Again, the cost that I'm giving you, because you have the base pieces for it, it's a quarter of the listed cost.
Yeah, so like 6,000 is the
Those
listed
numbers
cost, and a
aren't
quarter would
huge.
be. Okay.
Yeah.
So the grappler unit would cost you 2,500. The sensor array is going to be 1,500 if I'm reading this correctly.
It varies between 1,500 and 6,000 or 6,000.
Oh.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Roll shitty? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. God damn it, you don't listen well.
And so, the base is 6,000. It's, again, a quarter of that.
I'm going to use an inspiration to reroll that.
Well, no, it's going to be a quarter of that, which is actually the 1,500.
And then a quarter of the
God
2,500 and a quarter of the 3,000 for the autopilot.
So
system.
1,500. Then
750 for the autopilot system.
Right. And then what was the other one?
1,250, 625 for the grappler unit.
Excuse me.
No problemo.
Well, we ain't got that kind of cash at the moment.
Then I'll work on the
Something
fusion
to
thing first.
Look forward to.
Yeah.
And you can
All right.
prioritize too. The grappler unit's going to be the easiest to do because it's not going to require the AI integration the way the sensor array and the autopilot will. Like those things are going to kind of work together. But the grappler unit you can apply anytime and have that be autonomous and available.
So the navigation computer is the autopilot system? And that's
I
gonna
would
be
think so. Yeah.
650. The sensor chip is going to be how much?
1,500, I believe.
Yes, because you rolled a 6, so
Yep.
a quarter is 1,500.
Yeah, and the big grappler claw is going to be 750.
You'll notice there it talks about purchasing the upgrade multiple times to increase its rating. This maximizes it. So each upgrade increases by 1.
So
You're
that-
getting the
so-
4. So it is the
Ah.
top of the line.
Wow.
Will be worth
Luck
the
out.
investment. Eventually.
I mean, you got really great components, but I think I would bore you to death if I started talking about all the features.
As I would bore you to death if I started talking about all the biological necessary components needed to take down a titmouse.
I'm excited. Whenever you want, just we'll buy lunch and sit down.
To clarify, was that the Eldori squeaker mouse?
Eldori Squeaker Mouse, yes.
All
Thank you.
right. Yep.
Couldn't remember the name of it.
No.
Oh, Pepperidge.
I would love to learn anything about the future. So if you want to tell me about a rodent that's bigger than the size of a, vehicle for me, I'm excited to learn about it. I don't necessarily want to get close to it. I'm excited to learn.
Oh, fantastic. Get me in my downtime sometime. I'll be happy to tell you about it.
All right, we'll do. As much as I love talking with you, I have to work on this armor.
Just sell the armor to buy the other stuff.
We might be able to, but if I can repair it, we'll get more.
Yeah, that, and if you can repair it, you can potentially use it. I have no idea if you use heavy armor or not.
May not be my thing, but you never know.
Oh, yeah.
Your
I'll leave it to...
character sheet knows.
Yeah, I'm leaving that part vague on purpose, but mainly because I haven't checked on my character sheet. I don't think I can do heavy armor. I'm just let me double check.
I'm gonna check in on the Volna child.
Nope, I can't. I can tackle everything except heavy armor.
She seems to be rather comfortable. She has found a distraction that is keeping her attention wrapped. For you, as far as trying to encourage her development, would that be a physical toy or like a video game on a tablet or something?
Kind of like a learning, learn your colors, numbers, kind of thing, video game.
For cats.
For Volna!
In space. So yes, she has come around to that and is less aggressive, at least toward you, but she's familiar with your smell and recognizes you as Prime Alpha, if you will.
Mm-hmm. That's all we need, is a fucking barrel Volna on a ship. Well.
So in the meanwhile, what is Varuk up to after your day out and about in the mercantile section?
Probably sipping some tea. Let's go.
Just taking it nice and easy.
Yep.
Do you have any priorities or interests, research projects, anything going on?
Nah, I'm just waiting for the clothing to come in, I guess. That's pretty much it.
I believe they said that would be the following day.
Yeah.
Indeed, well. Much be going on and happening. When the next day comes, you've received no update from the hunters.
I
You are
will
welcome to
go
get about
to...
or even check out. You haven't been to the entertainment ring, but you have heard things.
Yeah, I'm going to head my ass over to the Celestial Fashion Hub.
Well,
I'm looking.
it just so happens that Varuk also has business there.
Oh, very good. And I am looking to purchase something that is nice but casual.
It's all meta. Nice and casual, like snakeskin hat and boots.
Mac and Zara are afloat in space somewhere.
Whee!
Well, we happen to have this Volnus skin vest. Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Don't whine at me, you little shit.
All right.
He wants to play, but he doesn't want to bring me the toy.
Go get it, I'm lazy.
Well. But, yeah, if he has something, I will buy it.
Oh, I wanted to do the traders.
Traders. Betrayers. So, a line between basic and fine clothing would run you about 100 cubles for a complete outfit. Fine being at 150, basic being at 50, if you're trying to find like a good compromise between them.
What about clothing that is light armor? You got something called reinforced clothing, but just looks really nice. Like something you would actually go out on. It just doesn't look like it's armor.
Well, in that case, if you wanted to, say, upgrade a reinforced mesh to be something like a sport jacket, something like that, that would just add 50 cubles to the base, so that would total at 150. And then that has a base AC of 12. Doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth.
12? Oh, shit. All right. I'll take a higher base AC.
So the base AC is 12, but because it's medium armor, it has +2 max dex bonus.
Wait, it's medium armor?
The reinforced mesh is. Armor jacket is not.
No. Reinforced clothes. there's actually reinforced clothes on this somewhere. Fuck, I don't know where it is. I'll find it for you. It's in your thingy on your Roll20. Type in clothes, and you'll see basic, dynamic, fine, reinforced, and traveling. I was trying to find it in the book.
So I'm getting basic, fine, and traveling. If I go clothing, we have dynamic and reinforced.
Yeah.
Those aren't in the core book. That's why it's not showing up. I don't have this in PDF. The mechanics book. I do have it in the catalog, of course, online, but it's like the one book I don't have in PDF form. You wanted to be looking at the reinforced clothing, base AC 11.
Yeah, something that you would wear casually, not actually armor.
So that would be essentially exactly this. If you wanted to, so it would be though at a basic level. So if you wanted to make it fine, we would just increase that by a little bit. This does not have a cost. So let me see.
Figure if you're going to go out, you might as well go out with some armor on. Yeah, I have no idea what it would cost.
This isn't helping.
I'm making you do work.
I do not mind looking stuff up in the books and stuff. If anything, you're making your friends wait.
Oh.
I don't mind.
Right in the pride.
Haha.
Take that.
So yeah, I just wanted to get to the table of contents and the Master Technician's Guide, and then get down to the chapter 2 and see if they have themselves a tableau. Reinforced clothing will cost you 350 cubles. Merry Christmas.
Wow. That's expensive.
I was going to make it cheaper. You do get your full dex bonus because it's light armor. And then the base is 11. So I think that just gives you, what, +1 AC? Which is fair for reinforced clothing, I think. Always.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nifty.
Yeah, I'll just buy some regular clothing. Fuck that. I ain't got that kind of cash. But for the future, it has been noted. How much was it just for a nice set of clothes?
Fine clothes are 150. Just because I'm curious. Oh, the dynamic clothing, yeah, programmed to change shape and color and stuff. So I think, and if you guys steal my idea and take it to Shark Tank, I will find you. But my idea is you make the t-shirt fabric out of, like, what you would make TV out of. I guess you could either make like an LED display, or they have like now the foldable phones. So if you could make it somehow with that. But because the fabric, or at least the external layer is that, you then could have advertisements or logos or whatever that you customize yourself on your shirt. Or just
it's called a hypercolor
episode of Friends or something.
That's called a hypercolor shirt. They already exist.
Not where I shop, they don't. And I'm not thinking that, like, this is groundbreaking. I'm sure somebody else has thought of it, but I haven't seen it, like, out for retail availability. I figured it would be like a bigger deal. Like I've seen people like add LED lights to their jackets and shit. Like I watch wrestling and I see that plenty.
Yeah, just Google color changing apparel. You'll see it.
All right. I will see if it meets the standard of what I conceive. In the meanwhile, yeah, so the dynamic clothing, which I didn't get a price on, is fancier. But I don't know, what's your spending limit? Does that matter?
Yeah, well, I mean, he only has like 400 cubic on him. So, yeah, he's a broke kid. Honestly, I should just fucking save it because I know docking fees are going to be a bitch. Well, yeah, fuck, that's a waste of time. And he just leaves.
Dynamic clothing, 450 cubics.
Right.
Well, with Towen's window shopping, Varuk, they do have available your request.
Let's go.
I believe you already paid for everything, right?
Yeah.
Muy excelente. Alright, pardon me, Zara, while I click around on your sheet here. Yes, that would be appropriate. Can I please have Zara roll xenobiology?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to have an attitude about it, the dragon will eat your dice.
Too bad I don't have advantage.
So, upon your arrival to the open section of the Galactic Traders Guild, you are immediately put on alert because you can see at least half of them, and mind you, this is a variety of alien species engaging here, but at least half of them appear to have some kind of sickness. They are not only visibly showing a bit of breathing and coughing issues, but also lesions on whether it's skin or scale or tentacle.
Can I tell what the sickness is?
Not from where you're standing. So, what brings you to the Galactic Traders Guild today? What was your interest here?
Not getting sick.
Well, since we are too late for that, what else did you
I just wanted to see what it was about. What goes on here?
So it's a pretty bustling hub of merchants. You see different stalls set up. It is kind of people who have smaller stalls, maybe temporary setups. If they're traveling merchants, they can set up a booth here rather than having a permanent location on the station, which probably has pretty high rent, if you will. There's a tall, multi-tentacled being with luminescent skin that appears to be kind of running things. You can see them centrally located and directing traffic, if you will, different lines. Looks like they're multitasking with different lines, people. Just kind of coming up, hey, you know where I can get some hydro spanners? Oh, that'll be that booth over there. Next.
Are the sick people like in one part of the room, or are they like all over?
They appear to be interspaced, but what you're observing is the merchants, not the clientele that are shopping.
Oh, so the merchants are sick,
Seems like maybe.
but like regular people aren't?
Not from your initial arriving on the scene and observation.
Can I see if others are sick and try to figure out what they're sick with?
If you are wanting to check out the crowd, that will be an investigation. If you are wanting to get closer to the merchants and check them out, that will be a medicine check. You're welcome to define which path you take, or if you want to do something else, let me know. Looks like the crowd is okay. It appears to be the merchants.
Can I like put like a mask on or something?
Do you have a mask or something?
I don't know if it comes with the medic, like, or the scientist or something.
What you are looking for is a breathing filter.
I thought she was in the bedroom.
Like a good one that's going to be protective like that. And that's going to run you a couple hundred cubles.
Wait, sorry, what did you say? I was interrupted.
A breathing filter is going to run you a couple hundred cubles.
Well, I mean, like, just like a mask, just a regular mask, like a surgeon's mask.
Unfortunately, that would not be in your first aid kit.
Okay. I would leave.
Just immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Just a whole lot of nope?
Uh-huh. I would have tried to examine them if I had some sort of protection.
Yeah, you can look around, try to get something. You know you'd be better off with the, I mean, you could get a biosuit for 2,000 cubles, but breathing filter would suffice. The first aid kit would have gloves, doesn't have like a surgeon's mask. You could always get like an old sock and tie it around your face if you wanted, if that would make you feel better in that situation. It's like a something's better than nothing kind of thing.
Where might like, do the surgical masks exist?
Some sort of fashion.
Which store would probably have that?
Something like that would be like a medical supply or like a wellness. don't know if you can get those at Rite Aid. I mean, you can during COVID, but like pre-COVID, I don't remember really seeing those being particularly prominent. These people don't know they have COVID, so that hasn't been established yet.
You could get them at like hardware stores and
The ones with paint filters.
yeah, construction people and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Where would the filter be sold?
That you would want to find at the Exotech Emporium.
So then the lower masks would probably be there also.
More basic masks, if you're looking for like a Space Home Depot, you would want to go to a place on the map number 10 called the Galactic Traders Guild. Might have a booth that caters to that, but they don't have like a big focused industrial or home improvement styled shop here.
Okay. Now, can I tell what the merchants are selling from the door?
Can I get another investigation check? You do see a booth that appears to be selling some tools and bits.
Can I tell if the merchant is sick?
That you'd have to get closer. From here, you cannot tell. You are able to discern details of some of the bigger pieces of their inventory at a distance. Help identify, but can't tell through the crowd and up close.
Where are they in the room?
They are going to be on the northeast side.
Oh, over here?
North row, yeah. Further
All
back
right,
past the main kiosk of Helper's.
Well, I tried.
Not that hard, but yeah, you did get a look.
I'm not going to put myself at risk.
Oh, of course not.
I would go back to the ship and start messing with my robot.
All the way back. And what are Varuk and Toan up to after having left the fashion hub?
I'd probably go back to the ships, take the clothing back there.
Going back home with your shopping bags. And for Mr. Beantail?
I think he's done with this particular mercantile section. Might go roam around in entertainment.
Before we dive too deep into the entertainment sector, it won't take long for everybody to...
Sorry, I'm enjoying the music.
Oh, me too. It won't take long for you guys to get back to the ship and to, of course, get your new stuff situated, put away, organized, or even get into your new gear if you want to be wearing it. Max, I believe you were staying behind and working on the armor suit.
You are correct, sir.
All right, and so... I I don't believe that I had quite very specifically detailed how much damage was done to that.
I assumed this was going to be like an extended thing. Like, even if I made one great success, I would still have to make successive ones, because I got the impression it was pretty beat up.
I mean, it went through, it's, yeah. Old. But it was a special suit of armor. You guys had acquired that from the Star Chasers, did you not?
No, the fusion armor?
Yeah. Where did
that was from when he became Desert Lord. We took it off of the boss after we blew his ass up.
Ah, yes. Desert Lord asshole. The one, that's how.
Yeah, because we never got. Yeah, we never got paid for that, but I just assumed the fusion armor was payment enough because of how expensive that shit is.
And do you have, Mr. Palmer, any of the Esper powers of repair? There's field work and major field.
No, mine seem to be very combat oriented. There's conventional forging. Techie, industrial professional, you're an expert on the quality and variety of electronics and mechanical devices, easily identify and make model of certain computers and machines. And now, granted, all of my knowledge is horribly outdated at the moment.
That's a thing.
I mean, it seems like he would have some skill at this, but all my stuff seems to be very much based on, like, attacking ships or people, and how machines do that.
Yeah, you would also taken, though, the machinist specialty, right? Or subclass, if you will.
Yeah.
Because Dooney is the... definitely falls within some bit of an umbrella. Just kind of looking around for anything that might lend more into it, give you a special boost, anything there.
Oh, sorry, I hit a wrong button. I'm not trying to blow up the ship.
I disagree. Your risk control flamethrowers don't have any other purpose, sir.
Well...
Alright, well, we will be using your mechanic skill.
And I would imagine my shipwright tools could be put to use doing these things.
Yes. The full cost for Fusion Armor Fresh is 15,000. Because you're repairing it, it already exists there. It's only going to be at 10.
And I have those robots.
And you have those robots. That will cut that down.
The only one I'm not touching is the rogue robot that Zara asked to leave to herself. So the other ones, I'm going to tear them completely apart if necessary to make this kind of function.
Yeah. In that case, with all of that salvage, you'll be good to go on the cost. Only going to come down to time. So...
there was an old phrase in Pathfinder where they talked about taking a 20. I'm not trying to rush this. I'm just trying to get it right.
Oh yeah. So I've heard of taking a 10 and taking a 20.
Yeah.
Like if the difficulty is easy enough, like just taking a 10 is like, I'm just gonna sit here and do this until it's done. Y'all can fuck off in the meanwhile.
And that's kind of the point I was, roughly getting at. I don't expect to be given that in this game because I don't think there's a mechanic for it, but just as an idea, like, I am not trying to make this go quick. I just want to get it right the first time.
Certainly. Well, what I will do then, I will have you roll your mechanic skill, and this is going to designate time rather than completion, if you will.
Okay.
So go ahead and have a go.
Wow. So did I get an inspiration from talking about some of the stuff at the beginning of the game, or no?
I believe so.
We're absolutely going to use it. Can I just take the 21?
You may.
I would like to.
You have. The power armor,
I would have
since
taken
you have
you
all the
decades.
materials and everything, it is going to take you a week if you are spending just a few hours a day. Like you can tinker on it a couple hours before bed, or make it like your wake up routine and stuff.
Oh, I'll make it my 8-hour day thing.
If you are making it your 8-hour day thing, then barring no interruptions, it's going to take you 3 dedicated days into completion.
Can do. Yeah, the only thing he'll walk away for is to get food and come back and maybe use the head.
Yeah. Well, what is very beneficial to you will realize as you're going through it, is having available those other robots. Because you didn't have to go haggle with somebody, you didn't have to figure out where to get parts or special order anything. You're like, oh no, there's that, and that will fit here. Perfect.
There is one thing I'd like to do. I want to take a little piece of metal and carve the letters CS in it and then rivet it to the chest plate.
What is CS for?
Centennial Sparrow.
Ah, awesome. See, I was thinking about people. I was like, that's not one of your companions. Because you just draw something inappropriate on there. For Richard.
Yeah, I'm going to draw a peach and a...
Right?
Yep. I'd hide that somewhere so no one could see it. Like, here's a dick for you, buddy.
So a little maker's mark on there. Sourced to the sparrow. Very cool. Well, you will be then tinkering around with that when Farouk and Zara will be returning to the ship. Between the two of you, what will you guys be up to after arriving and settling in? Do you have anything on your docket? Will you be venturing back out?
I mean, I'll give her clothes. That's for sure.
What was that? Sorry, sir?
I'll give her clothes, because there was some for me, for her, and the kid.
You need to present it to both of us at the same time, like a family.
So that I've already given you.
Are you being roped into the dad role here?
No,
Yes.
I'm just gonna give her the funds and give her the clothes.
I love that there's a different answer. Well, that'll be fun to see what happens. So, yeah, it looks like Zara is expecting a little bit more of a grand presentation and togetherness among the Dindu patrons aboard.
Okay.
So you're welcome to come up with something, or you can just ball it out and throw it at them across the dormitory.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
FYI, if you don't do what I want, you're sleeping in the brig.
Jesus Christ.
That sucks. You won't know who's who. I'll, turn myself into like max power Totem Bento.
Huh.
Then all of you go in the brig.
I find it difficult to sleep on the ship. That woman scares the hell out of me.
Zara, you did find traces of cinnamon in Max Power's tracks and such. If you think that might be a flavor of coffee that you might enjoy.
Like, nope, no cinnamon coffee. Fuck that noise. Like, it's been 2 millennium and they're still acting this way. Oh, God.
But of course.
I would just do my robot. I would tinker with my robot.
So you'll be in the garage with Mr. Power?
Yeah.
Alright. You'll see that he's completely dismantling the other robotic parts that were acquired and has got the fusion armor up on a makeshift display stand so that it's accessible. And you guys are familiar with power armor.
It's like an Iron Man suit, effectively.
Yeah. Well, in Fallout, the little stations, like forked stations that are set up to work on your power.
Oh, got it. Those. Okay.
Ooh, analyze device. Now, Max, I don't know if you're familiar with this ability, but this is nifty.
Oh no, I've used it a lot.
Oh, I know.
But I figured
sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah, I just wander around the ship, analyze. Like, nope, don't know. I know I'm not that kind of mechanist. We don't have that ability.
When I get to the garage, I would say to Max, looking good.
Thank you.
Try not to hurt yourself, but if you do, you can come to me and I'll fix you up.
I appreciate that offer. I will endeavor not to injure myself.
Good. Don't damage my specimen.
I'm not your specimen.
I mean, friend?
We might need to talk about definitions and making sure we're using the same dictionary.
What's a dictionary?
It's a
book with words. It's a book with words so that if you could learn more of a language.
Oh, your language?
My knowledge of them comes from my language. That's absolutely true. They might. Some other terms I've heard is lexicon. I don't know if that rings a bell. And he's still using the pad to translate what he's saying because he still only knows Terran.
Well, let me know if you need help or if I can answer questions or if you hurt yourself.
I will absolutely do so, and feel free if you need an assistance. I will be happy to do that. Please don't put me under if I help you. Just thought I'd state that out in the open. Okay, we're good? And he's gonna he's trying to find an exit to the conversation. He's like, this is kind of awkward. Very few things have unnerved Max Power. She's it.
I win.
Now, is that something, do you find the other Dendu, whether child or adult, off-putting? Would you associate that with them, or is it just her?
It's just her.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to take all this one person at a time. They don't seem to all be treating me like I'm a biological specimen. So she's just crazy mad scientist doctor chick.
Fair.
She reminds me a lot of the android we met on Mars. Except that if the android fell into all the stereotypes, the bad ones, that's kind of like, he's like, oh, you're like the dark version of that other girl. Woo! She is absolutely terrifying to him.
I really like that in your Halloween hallucination sequence, you had the AI characters cast as on the heroic side and survivors. Like something internal made that cast as opposed to, because you guys were turning them in for justice.
Oh yeah, totally. It was a very different scenario.
Sequence, yeah.
The minute we were surviving, I'm like, you know what? That's fine. We're all going to die if we don't work together. So, you know what? I'm going to let this slide. But in that one, she also came across as far more humane than some humans. I mean, the zombie horde really helped in bridging communication gaps.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, I totally understand. Oh, no, you want to hide out and do things and just live like a normal human? Let's rock on with yourself.
Right?
I'll come by for tea later.
Zombies.
And then I get to spend 2 millennia with that dream.
Well, that is an interesting thing. Would you have been conscious that time while frozen but looking?
You know what? I don't know. I imagine he might have been conscious for maybe an hour before hibernation kicked in.
Okay, just wondering. Because, like, so
But
one
then,
of the most horrific things in, so the movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone, which is one of my favorites.
is that he was completely conscious there the entire time.
Yeah, he goes off on him on a sec and is talking about how his wife is pounding on the ice block and stuff. Like, dude, that's fucking intense. That would be horrific to go through. Or, like, imagine...
He might have seen the ship blow up and see the different pods going off in different directions and just like, oh, God, I don't know. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, we haven't even touched at the psychological damage to Max.
Well, according to a woman that fell down in front of her friend's house during a blizzard and froze, and stayed frozen for a period of 8 hours before her friend came out the next day and found her frozen solid. And the paramedics found out when they hooked her up, because they're required to just at least look, that she still had a pulse, although a very slow one, that the state of her seeing everything was as if a dream, even though she is aware of it. She's not cognizant of it, but she is aware of it. It's like a dream. You get into a
lucid dreaming state.
Yeah, when you're frozen like that. She was, real story, by the way, she was frozen for 9 hours.
That's intense.
Then I think let's go with that.
Well.
Because there's at least some basis in scientific fact. I'm willing to work with it.
Right? And so the taste of cinnamon will linger.
And oh, God, yes. He will hate cinnamon till the day he dies.
Meanwhile, Towen's keen hearing will pick up the song playing before he makes it to the doors of the Lunar Lounge. I have put into the Esper Heroes folder the song that you're hearing as you come in. You're welcome to share that with your friends as much as you like.
Let's see here.
There will be performing the song a Dendu woman, and you are familiar with Dendu because Varuk and Zara are Dendu. You can see that during her performance...
And Alaric.
What's that, sorry?
And Alaric.
Oh, I didn't mean to leave out the kid. Her head
Oh
tentacles,
God, really?
tendrils. Her head tentacle tendrils will be kind of floating, almost as if they're 0G, but they'll also be glowing. And at different tones while she's singing, they will have different colors. So there might be like an escalation, and it will have like a color flash that goes from one side to the other. So she's kind of using those with her performance, if you will.
What's it called?
What's what called?
You said there was a handout or something?
Oh, I
It's
only
only for
made
Toen.
it accessible for Toen.
Oh, never mind then. I'm like
let,
looking for it, going like, I don't understand what he's talking about.
I was gonna let him translate
Totally
and
fine.
share his interpretation / response. That's a nice little alien jazz bar. Otherwise, you'll see as you're approaching, there's a cycling holo display that shows a few different special drinks that are served here. If you want to know more, you are welcome to dive into it. They are quickly the Quantum Quencher and the Stellar Elixir Martini and the Nebula Nectar Brew.
Where is that?
Those are things that I can provide in the chat if you want to know more about the drinks. But the handout for the song is just in the Esper Heroes folder.
Yeah. No, I immediately recognized the tone of those lyrics. God damn it. All right.
It's got a cadence.
Yeah. Give me the. Give me the. Give me the lowdown on the drinks.
Bear in mind that with the Nebula Nectar Brew, it's kind of one of their gimmicks there, so you actually get to keep the holographic mug that is served in. But that's why it's the most expensive drink, too. They escalate the price, if you will.
I just want to, just something basic to eat and drink, while I watch whatever entertainment's going on, whatever things happening. He's just gonna chill there. Jesus Christ, I'm reading that fucking jazz song. I can't remember the name of the actual song.
I'm sure there's a few that serve as inspiration somehow.
Right.
Some influences here and there. So for just a basic meal, food and drinks of a non-stellar or special kind will be 20 cubles.
Yeah, paid.
And it's the atmosphere here is very laid back and chill. Very comfortable. It's not a place it's not a dive bar where you expect AC/DC is going to play and that's going to start a fist fight inevitably. Quite the opposite.
Right.
Nice and classy here. Laid back and chill. The smooth sounds of depression brought to you by Space Jazz.
It's a fucking love song, so, thoughts of a certain kitty.
Aww.
If you want to know more, depress the button.
Depress the button.
Can I please get from you just a base perception.
Rolling a 6.
I'm giving you advantage here because of the stuff. You have spent time with Dendu, and the legions that you see appearing on the stage performer, you don't think that's normal. Like, they don't have mottled skin or weird, yeah. Something off about her. She's got something.
Take a picture with my sim. Just kind of zoom in on the singer. Take a picture.
She poses for you because she's used to having her picture taken by people during her performance.
He smiles at her for appreciation. And then he'll send the picture to Zara whenever she gets back with a little question that says, "Is this normal for your race?"
Zara's not an agent. Will blurb.
Yeah, this is her sim. God damn it. But fucking removing 1 point for me every time I do it.
That's just going to be an ongoing thing now. I really do enjoy that. Zara, you've received pictures of that same infection, disease, plague, whatever it is that you saw infecting some of the merchants back at that trade hub.
Is she back?
I do not know. I was hoping, but if she doesn't answer, then she may not be. Now, she's still muted, so probably not. So that'll be pending for her when she gets back.
I'm gonna kind of eyeball the rest of the crowd here, see if I can spy any Dendus, and just kind of glance them over.
Can I please get an investigation check? Ooh, nice. Oh, hey, Zara's back. So you don't see any other Dendus, but you do see that the Eldori bartender that served you your drink is trying to cover up theirs with their sleeves. And you realize...
I'm going to go ahead and stop eating and drinking.
Their stifled coughs, you didn't realize, you thought it was some kind of background music, but then you realized that it just happened to be going to the beat. Now you realize, no, it was this guy who's just coughing so much you thought it was part of the song.
Alright, so welcome back, Miss Junie. Are you there?
She claimed to be, but she was still muted.
Oh, I forgot I was muted. Yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
Dare.
So Towan sent you a picture on your sim.
A picture?
A picture.
How do I see the picture?
I don't think there's actually one on the game, but it's a picture of a singer at the lounge she's in. The singer is Dendu, and she has lesions on her skin, similar to what you've experienced before. And he asked a quick question under the picture that just says, "Is this normal for your race?"
I had lesions?
No, the ones that you were looking at.
So
in the
sickness that you observed at the trader's hub, you are now receiving pictures from Cohen of a Dendu performer at the jazz bar that displays the same infection. So it's alarming for two reasons. One, not just the merchants have it seems. This is on a totally different level of the station. And two, Dendus can get it. You've not explored it, but part of your medical speculation may include some races may or may not be susceptible to it. Very clearly, thou art.
I'll wave the waiter or waitress or whatever over.
I would message Towan back and be like, you need to leave right now.
waved
back
over
to the ship.
is an Eldori woman.
Can I get this to go, please?
Just done told you need to leave. Forget the food.
She will smile and
You need
nod
to leave.
and take your dish. Again, the Eldori are one of the oldest of major races. They have blue skin.
Mm-hmm.
They are otherwise human-esque. They're still bipedal and have human-esque features. So, alas, they're not very furry. They kind of have that weird trait of having like top hair rather than body hair. So, not
Actually,
as
don't
attractive
forget
as some people. What's that? Sorry.
Bring the food to me so I can analyze it.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with it.
And in short order, you have space Tupperware. It's totally see-through. You don't see a seam, but on each corner you can kind of feel along the curve. If you press in, it will open the lid and then you will see edges, but otherwise it's displayed as a meal. So essentially it's kind of like a walking advertisement because people can see the food inside. And it's arranged so it's not just like shoved, scraped off your plate into a pile. Like it's nicely presented. So you are now carrying one fresh dish from the jazz bar.
Alrighty.
Fully contained.
I'll just make my way back to the... You know what? I won't even make my way back onto the ship. I will make my way back over to just outside the ship. Wherever that is. And then I will send Zara a message saying, "Are you on the ship?" So I am not actually on the ship. Where the hell is my token? There it is. Off
I am
ship.
on the ship.
I am just outside. I have a package for you. And he's holding up the food and drink that he had at the lounge.
Place it on the floor.
Yeah.
How close were you to
Happy birthday
the
to
den do?
Well, I was in the table watching from a distance, but I saw the bartender, was also covering up the same lesions.
Oh.
So,
wait, you mean the guy who's been serving food and drink all day? Yep, that one.
Yes, exactly. Hence why I didn't just go back into my ship. You please place the ship on quarantine?
Yeah.
And Toan will stay on the station.
I will bring the food and drink to the... Actually, yeah, is there like a thing I can seal it in?
The same way that you would seal your other samples, biological or otherwise.
Okay.
Palmer or otherwise. Your medical facilities definitely have both dry and cryo storage.
Okay, so I would put the stuff away, the food and drink, and then I would go to the comms and tell the ship, please stay on the ship for now. There might be an outbreak on the station. Towen is right outside, but I will be working to figure out what it is and if it's contagious and stuff.
Oh, Toad will go talk to the dockmaster since he's on the docks.
And the very large and tall and ponderous being slowly turns to you.
I'll look him up and down.
Clean up some bodies here, because that won't still be there. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I look him up and down, and is he still? Does he have legions on him at all?
Can I please get a perception check?
Boop.
His skin has different shades, but as far as you can tell, you don't see any distinct wounds or strange discolorations, anything that looks out of place, if you will, for an alien that you hadn't previously encountered, of course.
You said your name was Dora, is that correct?
Dora.
Very well. Have you noticed people on this station developing skin wounds or illnesses?
I have not. Are you concerned about an infection?
I am. I've noticed multiple lesions on several people on the station.
Oh, not for yourself.
Not for myself, no.
I appreciate bringing it to my attention. It is troubling.
Should I go to a medical facility on station and ask?
Zenthara might have some insight to share. She does service many different species, although she doesn't practice medicine in a scientific sense. Her ways
Understood.
are more holistic.
Nods. Do you have anyone on station that does practice in a scientific manner?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Well, my medical officer said she's working on it. I have placed my ship in quarantine, so no one will be allowed to go onto or off the ship while it is docked. Unfortunately, that leaves me here.
Have you any evidence of this documented? I can't
I'll
act with anything tangible to submit to my superiors.
I have pictures of your singer at the lounge that has legions on her skin, and I have noticed those same legions on the bartender and others. You can go to look for yourself, and I'll be happy to forward the picture to you.
I would have told
open
Owen that
indications
it was
of infection upon service people.
I would have told Towen that it was in the Traders Guild when I was telling him to leave the bar.
Oh, okay. So you will have then that information as well.
And my crewmate has stated that it was in the Traders Guild as well. Some people there.
Zara, can I please get a medicine check? All right. You, now that you've seen the picture of the Dendu at the bar, the ones that you observed at the trade hub were further along. So as far as
Okay.
you would, from your medical perspective, they would be closer to patient 0 or a source or any such consideration than would be those at the jazz bar. The bad news is it's spread to them, and they work at a populated food service place and are probably oblivious, so the chances of this spreading exponentially raise. Although you haven't looked at yet the cause or ways of transmission or anything, you're still researching that. Pretty soon I'm going to exhaust any words that I can pepper in to sound medically inclined. I might have to pass it to Tolan. Fine with that. You're welcome to share that information, Mr. Baintail, at your leisure. Just some extra details there.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
tell
sorry.
the dock keeper, because if there's an infection on the station, the ships need to be prevented from coming in until such a time as it can be researched and seen whether it's viral or it's spreadable or not.
Well, before they create station-wide panic or have to deal with the logistics of the lockdown and enforcing curfew regulations,
Yeah.
they do want to be sure. So he's going to go through his
Exactly.
bureaucratic channels, which are probably slower than would be convenient for this, but such is.
Usually is. But as long as it's started, at least they're seen. And then Tolan, being on the station, will do his own investigations. Although this is not his purview, he'll keep Zara on comms.
Okay. The only one that Dora can guide you to would be Zinthara. She again runs the Astro Wellness Oasis. That was where Zara took her spa day.
Yep. And I will head there at his recommendations.
Can I go back in my recollection and try to remember if I've seen lesions on anyone else anywhere else in the station, like the other stores that we were at?
Go with insight, if you please. So in kind of thinking back, there's been such a bustle and such a variety of alien species and markings and designs that, having not been clued into it sooner, you just don't recollect anything specific, unfortunately.
Okay.
Mr. Towan, when you arrive at the Astro Wellness Oasis, there's a sign hanging on the door that says telepathic meditation classes canceled until further notice.
I'll walk in and look for someone.
You will see Zinthara, the proprietor, and immediately, because you're already looking for it, there's no roll required. You are drawn immediately to see, in the way that Zara had described those at the Traders Hub having been further along. While you see the markings, it looks like they are far less severe than the singer.
I'll walk in. Good evening. Has your class has been canceled for any particular reason?
Yes. I'm just, well, not feeling well.
Kind of nods. Have you noticed any patrons coming in? With skin issues. Towen's actually several feet back away from this person, by the way. He's not near them.
Fair.
Yeah. Have you had any patrons come in with complaints of skin issues or lesions or rashes and the like?
She sighs very heavily and lifts her arms like these.
Mind if I take a picture?
If you like, I'll have you know that thus far, none of my salves have been effective. I might have been able to slow it down, but haven't been able to completely cure whatever it is.
Very well. He'll take a picture of the lesions on her, send those to Zara, and then he'll ask her, you said you managed to slow it down. What exactly did you use to do that?
I don't even know if I have slowed it down. I'm just hoping that maybe my efforts haven't been futile. I just have a variety of things I've tried. A couple rare plants here and there. I did just get a recent shipment in, and so I have a couple of things to try, but nothing has caused it to regress. That's what I would consider a success.
Well, yours aren't as pronounced as some of the others I've seen, so either you were infected later, or it's working to a minor degree. Can I get a list of what you use so that I can forward that to my medical officer?
She says, well, let me see if I can find the manifest. I think I've got, there's a receipt, some kind of, she's trailing off and looking around. She's in kind of a swiveling stool, like a chair. It doesn't have a back.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of spinning around within her little kind of desk message area. Says, what brings you here? What do you know about it? You don't appear to be afflicted.
I'm new on station. However, I was eating in the lounge when I noticed noticed these lesions not only on the singer, but on the lounge bartender, of which I was in the middle of eating a meal. I stopped, of course, but I immediately put my ship in quarantine. But I'm not going to step back on it while it's possible that I have also been infected.
Are you a medical agent yourself? You have training in biology, or?
Not in this light. Although I do have training in xenobiology, it's not for medicinal purposes. My officer, however, does have training in medicinal biology knowledge.
Well, then
and
she's
the one I'm communicating with.
She would likely then be familiar with the more mundane and kind of first step things. I really went out of my way into some strange... I was just really trying to think outside the box. I was in quite a panic. You know, running a business like this, and you could tell that such a chain of words as she was getting kind of excited about it, she has exhausted herself. And she gives a half-hearted flick, and you're not an agent. Oh, that's a wall of text. Oh, did it double paste?
I think so.
Awesome. Sorry about that.
It's not the worst thing.
I got it. Right there.
So, those are things, A, that she sells in small quantity, of course, and B, were not effective. She is at a loss, and again, she's just trying, like, the really weird and obscure things like her top
Right.
shelf item. She's like, I'm just going to start with the kick because I'm not a person to be sick. I'm the anti-sick person here.
Right. I put it in Discord, Miss Dooney, if you want the non-double basin version of it.
Thank you.
I will forward that to our medical officer. And we'll forward that to Zara. And with the note that says, Spa lady tried these, no noticeable effect.
Zara, you are familiar with only one of those things. You are welcome to choose which one you are already familiar with. The others, you're not even familiar with existing, but you can take that into your library of things that didn't work for Space COVID. Also, you are now aware that these are sold by the spa lady. Did I let you know, by the way? I don't know if I let you know that she was a cash.
I think so.
Very thin, green-skinned, kind of almost like
Maybe not.
Futureless-esque. Anyway.
Good idea.
Her legions stand out because of the distinct color contrast. But anyway, yes, information delivered.
I would know the moss extract.
The quantum moss extract.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. If you want to make a note of that, I will let you have advantage the next time if you acquire and use that extract to help with something. I will give you advantage in that. Since data's coming through and you're like, oh yeah, that, and it's kind of repeats in your mind and stuff. That'll linger until you use it once. Yes, Mr. Tone?
I'll send a message to the Dockmaster that his contact is also showing signs of the legions.
Go raw. Sorry.
Just so that he's aware. And then I will ask the lady, is there any medical facilities on this station that I can speak to?
I'm the only one, since the medical department, they had, well, see what it was is they had a patient come in and they didn't know that they were infected by a strange symbiote creature that broke out of their body and then went on a killing spree, and a few things in the station got shut down. Long story short, we took care of it. It was quite a horrific creature that it grew into, but it started out small and they didn't know they had it. Long story short, we don't have a doctor, haven't had one for a while, and my duties have increased, and now I'm sick with the thing I should be protecting people from. And then she gives a heavy sigh after her rant, leans on the counter.
Oh, I'm glad Ripley can help you.
Believe it or not.
Jeez. Jesus. I mean, it's that or the scene from Spaceballs. Check, please.
Yep.
What did he have? A special. Check, please. So good. All right. Well, honestly, I will text Zora. They do not have a medical facility on station, or at least a doctor that practices in the manner that you do. The spa is the best place for that. Unfortunately, I do not know where to go next. Do you have any suggestions? I will investigate further at your discretion.
I would probably, I would message him back and ask him to go to the Traders Guild and take pictures or observe, but without getting too close. I don't want to endanger him.
Understood.
So no live samples. You don't want him to chloroform anybody into the shadows and get some of their blood.
I mean, I would, but I don't want him to endanger himself.
Very fair. And
I'll test her back. Set up a quarantine-protected entrance from the dock of our ship. That way I can drop places off and you can get them in without exposing the ship to any outside pathogens.
you can. There are existing, like, bulkhead door kind of things that slide down between sections. Now, it doesn't go through any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Decontamination, but it does.
Yeah.
It does.
That's
there are,
what I
like,
want.
distinct barriers that exist there you can kind of utilize as your zones and such.
In a place like this, I'm sure on the docks would be a decontamination type thing that you could set up in front of ships.
They have a
for
separate
just such
area as needed. It's kind of like a little separate space alien shower / inspection zone. It's not part of normal processing. It's essentially if something were to get flagged or they have a heads up, it can be directed there.
Yeah.
But you realize
so
you
he'll
went through no process as such.
Yeah. But, he's going to start implementing the process for his ship. So, he needs to be able to get Dooney these samples. Should she require any.
Indeed.
So, do we have stuff like on board where I can make like a decontamination tent?
Can I suggest something?
You
Yeah.
are on board and sharing the quarantine presently, by all means. You and Varuk, please do share. Varuk has been super quiet for a long time.
I have
Characters dead in the
drones that I could use to fly out and get the items you need and then come back in, and he doesn't have to approach the ship.
Clever.
I could check to see if anything magically weird is going on, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
This is a Esper generated pathogen. That could very well lead to a big clue.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll take a look at the food with Esper sense going on.
All right. Go ahead, please, and do your thing. Mr. Power, you will not need to roll anything for your drones to follow your instructions with cooperation in the quarantine, but anything special you want to do with them, let me know. Varuk is...
No, it's just pick up and bring.
Okay.
And I'll sit in the cockpit to do that part. Like when they say, like, all right, we have a delivery, then I'll go up to the cockpit, send the drone out, pick it up, and just bring it back in. So that way no one has to, she doesn't have to touch it. The drone can hold it for her until she's, like, set it there kind of thing.
Just drop it into a bio bag or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like she can get a bag ready, and then it can put it into the bag and then fly away.
Cool.
Yeah, I have drones too, so I could have done that also. But
No worries, I was just trying to help.
You are definitely wrapped up in your medical studies, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, good, cool that he can go do droney stuff, and I don't have to be interrupted
Yeah.
from my labbing.
I would much appreciate. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, and Varuk, if you will, you can go ahead with your Esper sensing business.
Yeah, buddy, let's do it.
Let's do it! My favorite gun in that game. I haven't even played it yet. Let's do it!
My favorite gun in any game is Skippy from Cyberpunk.
The High on Life game, which
Not familiar.
I really should buy that because it looks amazing.
You need me to roll anything, or?
Go ahead and click your Esper Sense into the chat there, using your rank 1. Wub, 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 wub. Can I please get from you an insight check?
Insight. I'm good at those. 13.
So, what triggers your senses is not Esper, but the fact that something feels like you feel an interference. There's something off about it. You can't quite pinpoint it. It's very faint. It would likely be on a molecular or cellular level, but you just sense like there's something at the core that is off. You are unable to dig deeper or pinpoint or anything else, kind of lost in atomic flux.
Yeah, I'll let Zara know some weird shit's going on with that.
Distinctly not Esper.
Definitely
Just
weird.
that. It's almost, anti, but yeah.
What would I roll to analyze the food?
I think we've been using astrophysics as like a basic sciencey skill. I would say does have
Honestly, I would say straight medicine.
Biological properties.
Yeah, I was thinking medicine or xenobiology.
I will let you use the xenobiology for that. And the Xeno check, with Varuk having clued you in to there being something awry, you do get a sense that something is off. And I want to switch gears. Go ahead, please, and now roll your medicine with advantage.
Oh.
Big money, no whammy. Stop.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, damn.
Dun, dun.
I could re-roll that. You rolled a 2 and a 4.
You are at a loss.
I'd give you the inspiration if I had one.
I have an inspiration. I just realized.
Welcome to
I have
utilize.
one.
There it is. You know now why it triggered as something different to Varuk, but wasn't able to pinpoint it, and why it didn't look so out of place before. Now that you dig in deeper, it all looked natural, but it bears the hallmarks of engineering.
I also have chemistry supply.
That is super helpful. That is technically, yeah. In retrospect, I would have led with that. But all things considered, you now realize this is, in fact, engineered. This disease bears the hallmark of alien DNA, but it has been altered to be able to latch on to others. and it is carrying a genetic weakness from that genetic source and is causing others to have it. So when others are not getting the sustenance that alien species is used to having, they starve and go without, but starve on a cellular level, if that makes sense.
So can I test our bloods to see if we've been infected?
You are welcome to ask your crewmates for a sample. That's up to them. You have the floor if you want to do that. Toan is not on the ship, but Varuk and the children and Mr. Palmer are all there.
I would message Toan and be like, I need your blood. Come back. And I would go to Varuk and say, give me your blood. And then I would go to Max and be like, give me your blood.
A demand has been given, Varuk and Max. Varuk, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Toan will head back to the ship. Actually, Toan will take a stop at the Traders Guild here.
You will see the bustle of activity. Again, keeping an eye out for it. You don't see, again, any of the patrons don't appear to be infected, at least here at this hub. But about half of the merchants are showing the symptoms.
Maybe if you could find one that's died and bring it back. Or, like,
I'm gonna
piece
walk
of
over
it.
to one of the merchants. I'm gonna stay a few feet away. Excuse me.
Closest to you is kind of a blob-shaped alien creature, and it gargles at you in a very bubbly kind of language. Do you have a translator on you?
No. No, unless my sim is one.
You can use your sim to get into like a space Google Translate. It'll be tedious going, but yeah.
Kind of holds up a hand, looks around. Does any or any of the other ones speak in common?
Yes, you can hear a smattering of it here and there.
Yeah, I'll just go over to where common's being spoken. That's nice and easy.
And you find a Promethean. They carry the signs. They greet you with a nod. Stand stiff-backed.
Well, I'm gonna get right down to brass tacks.
You're looking
I'm
for
conducting
stem
an.
bolts.
No, it's a idiom. It's a phrase, manner of speaking.
Oh.
It means I'm gonna get down straight to business with you. I'm looking into an investigation of, and he points to a legion on him. Those legions.
Promethean looks around, kind of. You see a reaction, but you can tell they're trying to maintain composure. I'm sure it will pass. A place like this is kind of a hub for these things. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Get a lesion from him.
Unfortunately, it has passed to most of the station at this point. May I take a picture, please?
Cut it off of him and bring it.
You are, and do you have some kind of official standing on the station here?
As to your second question, no. As to who I am Toan Baintel of the Centennial Sparrow of the mercenary group Baintel's Mercenaries. I have my ship in quarantine while my doctor, which there isn't one on this station, looks into this. We are trying to figure out what this is, and then possibly develop a cure for it. So can I have your help or not?
That depends on your familiarity with DNA of soul origins.
Well, we have a human on our ship, and my doctor has been studying that sort of thing. I am not a medical professional.
What are you planning to do with the information? Are you being compensated or simply looking out for your own crew members? I don't see any lesions upon yourself. What is your gain?
My gain is knowing I can get back on my ship without spreading this infection. On top of that, making an early name for my mercenary group is not a bad thing.
So preservation, then profits. That is your motive?
Of course. What's yours?
He nods and holds out his arm and says, then by all means.
We'll take a picture, and then kind of look at it. It doesn't leak or anything?
No.
He'll send the picture to Zara. About how long has this been going on?
What it does is it creates a reaction with the equivalent of white blood cells when there's an intensity in, hey, attack that. So it kind of almost like acid cauterizes the edges. So it kind of creates like a weird kind of crater. Like, I don't want to get into describing gross wounds, but yeah. So it doesn't leak.
Let me his blood.
Kind of like, goddamn, what's it called? Keratoconazos?
Those might be words.
If you know what that is. It's been a while.
Can you say that again? I totally didn't understand it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll just spell it out for you. Here you go.
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay. It's a type of skin tumor.
Oh no.
I worked in the medical field for a couple of years, dude. So.
Oh yeah.
I've seen this shit. Oh, why to her? Never mind.
Yeah. She is blood collecting.
She's testing the blood on the crew. Because I'm a doctor. Fucking Christ. I'll ask the Promethean in front of me. How long has this been going on?
I didn't notice it until a few days ago, but I wasn't quite looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it
seemed...
started out really as just kind of an itch in the back of my throat and a little bit in the skin. And then all of a sudden, visible.
Interesting. I'll forward this information to the doctor. Thank you, sir. It seems the trade hub here has the worst symptoms so far. You guys might be ground zero, just for your understanding, and as such, I think you should take proper precautions. But, again,
around.
as previously stated, I am not an authority on this station, so you do as you will.
I don't know if I can convince the others. Will you be sure to bring a cure back here first? given that development.
If we can find one and develop one, or at least know of one, yes, we will be bringing it here as soon as possible.
Very well.
And then Toan will skedaddle out of the possible fucking pathogen biome that is a trade hub.
You almost
get me
kind of like feel itchy because he was talking about it, like, good.
Yeah, kind of like, the hairs in the back of your head is like, ugh. Get the fuck out of there real quick.
Yeah, unless I'm doing drone stuff, I'm just going to be working on the armor because I need something to keep me from freaking out.
Yeah, great. Now
Yeah, I'll
deal with space viruses.
I'll head back to the dock where the ship is, and I'll tell the dock worker the infection is in the trade hub as well, being that it is in the entertainment district, very prevalent in the trade hub district, and being near food workers. You should alert security if you haven't already done so they can begin an informal investigation.
We have begun with some channels. I do believe the most likely source to have been a shipment that came in. We do route some larger bulk supply, and it seems it is likely that that was somehow contaminated. Any luck on finding a cure or a remedy?
My doctor's working on it. She needs a sample of my blood. And then at that, he'll go and head towards the ship so Zara can get a sample from him.
I would have also messaged Toan and let him know that it was like modified or created or whatever.
It's a bioengineered.
Naturally occurring.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not natural bioengineered. Is it pathogen or virus? Virus or bacteria? Or does the DM not know the difference?
So, does Zara share that information with Toan, and does he share it with Dora?
Zara shared it with Toan.
Yeah. Toan will actually share that with Dora. You're like, but doctor has found out so far that this is an engineered illness.
That is a parameter that needs, if this virus is not natural in origin, it's a long shot suspicion. Have your doctor apply this hopefully it comes out negative. He
what is
flicks
this?
to your sim a very long and complicated set of mathematical formulas.
Very well. I'll head to the ship while composing a message back to Zara. The dark worker suggested that you apply whatever this is, and then he'll send it to her.
Do I understand it? I'm assuming I would.
So, it is something to apply to your findings in the way that it would be to discern genetic tampering or some such. You do understand it and can apply it, but it's almost like you just got a stack of homework for the weekend.
Okay.
So it will take some time to utilize, but yes. Can I get an
I'm
insight
gonna
check?
send a message to our lizard friends. There's an infection on the station. Be wary.
You will receive a message back. We have survived a trap. We have gotten closer. We believe our prey may not be alone. If we are able to track them or corner them, would you be able to provide assistance?
I will. But the rest of my crew is quarantined on the ship. So that would be up to them to decide whether assisting you is worth it.
Let's keep each other posted. What should we look out for in this virus?
So far, we know that it's presenting as skin lesions, an itching sensation, and it is bioengineered, not natural.
If we start molting, we'll let you know.
Kitty face emoji and gun.
Pew pew. Simoji.
But yeah, the Toan will he'll wait in front of the ship, so Zara or however she wants to get it can get a blood sample.
Can I roll medicine and or I don't know if it would be computers or technology or something else to get the needle and take the sample for her? Because I have medicine at 5.
You can volunteer to be the sample taker.
Yeah, I'm going to use a drone to do it.
Why are you gnawing on my toe?
So that way, again, I don't have to go outside. She doesn't have to go outside. We still get the sample and done.
You silly little fuckhead.
Yes, I would say use mechanics for that.
Okay.
And that way Zara can have the acquired sample without proximity. And you will successfully acquire the sample so long as Toan subjects himself to the drone's acquisition thereof.
Drone starts flying out of the needle. His ears go down. He's just like, oh, this is going to be pleasant. But yes, he'll subject himself to the drone.
Would you
And so
rather
basically-
a drone take your blood or me?
Oh, I succeeded.
Well, the ship's on quarantine. Don't come out.
I know, I'm just saying.
Not without an environmental suit. On that note, send a drone out with an environmental suit.
Do you guys have one on board?
Oh, I would slice the fucking idea.
I don't think so.
Those things aren't cheap.
Do we not have one?
$2,000, I think.
Oh shit! Do we not have some? All right, so noted. Ship needs environmental suits, at least one for each crewmate. God, we need to find some fucking work.
Confirmed.
He sends the drone over to Zara so that she gets the blood.
Yep. And then Toan he'll fuck back off into the station.
Zara, can I please get a medicine check? Awesome. Can you please follow that up with a xenobiology? That will do for the purposes of informing you that everyone on board is infected. Toan is not, because Toan is immune. Max Palmer is a carrier, but does not and will not show symptoms. He can't be affected by the virus, but can be a transmitter.
very interesting.
I would have also wanted to check the kids' blood.
Oh, you did, and they are infected.
Okay.
And
Charlotte?
And Charlotte, I was just going to say, before you ask, Charlotte is also infected.
Oh. So it spreads quick.
Very. But it seems it will have a delay in showing symptoms, and then from the account by the Promethean, very quickly will start to grow and showing that as such.
Alright. So I would do what the dock keeper gave me. He said it will take like a day or two.
Can confirm.
Okay.
You can attempt to expedite that with a computers check if you want to have computers assist you in that and run some of the tedium. It is something, if you have a friend who might be a little bit better at computers, that might be able to assist.
I can give it a try.
We're close there. Would you like to involve your new friend, Mr. Palmer?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a syntax error. That's all it was here. Do this.
The human using the human computer is definitely able to help expedite that. And math is fun for an engineer, as is Mr. Palmer.
But yeah, this should help get you to where you want to go. I'm going to go back to work on the suit, or I'm going to spend too much time thinking about the fact that I could be the bearer of death for the station. He wanders away murmuring stuff about like Oppenheimer and just wanders into another room.
The station was already affected before you got there.
Yeah, we got it from them.
Apparently, I'm immune. That's interesting.
Yeah, so I would try to figure out why Towan's immune.
It's a good thought. That's exactly what a doctor would do, Sarah.
I am a doctor.
Yeah, right. No, I'm telling you, that's exactly what a medical professional would do. They would study the T cells and white blood cells and immune system of the one that's immune and attempt to synthesize a cure.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about you staying off the ship at this point. You can't screw it up any further than it's already been done.
Yeah.
Might as well take the ship off quarantine since I can't get it and y'all do have it.
Yep, it obviously happened when we all left the ship at one point and have spread it to everybody else when we came back.
Yeah.
Right.
So with the completion of using the computers to help you along, you are able to send the results back to Dora. Almost as if they were expecting the results you sent, you receive in response a reference in the Galactic Network Repository of Knowledge, Space Wikipedia, the listings and descriptions, information about the Kanasi. You are familiar with them. You've encountered them recently.
The Kanasi?
They are robots.
The egg.
They were running an asteroid refabrication facility.
Oh.
They had spiders and big scary things with grappling hooks and stuff.
Huh.
So, did they create it, or is it like something
Yes.
natural for them?
That is what you have confirmed, is that
Okay.
Do-Ra essentially was like, well, why, essentially, what entity would be interested in creating a virus such as this? And then when they heard it was genetically, or after, that was the thought after hearing about the genetic engineering. And their concern led to having you run those algorithms, which confirm essentially the process is not creative or artistic. It's incredibly mechanical, and it is specifically designed to target biological life and degenerate it.
Okay.
Some spiteful ass robots.
And there again, you had found it goes off of a DNA from a creature that has a specific form of sustenance, and without that sustenance, creature will essentially starve, and that's kind of happening on a cellular level. So you're seeing that going on.
Do I know which creature and what sustenance?
Can you give me an insight check? You are not sure, but this all feels strange and reminiscent.
Is the Volna girl immune also, or just Cohen?
The Volna girl, also completely immune. The Volna as a species cannot be affected by this virus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would try to use their bloods to make some sort of cure, or even a vaccine
Can I
to
please
prevent people.
get a medicine check?
Just so you know the difference, a vaccine will help people prevent from getting it that don't already have it, while a cure will cure people that already has it.
Yeah.
Vaccine is why Max Palmer is a carrier but will never show symptoms.
Oh.
Was inoculated before we went to the Space Rangers.
Yeah, but his military records would probably be hard to find. So outside of
Just a
that,
smidge. Can I try my medicine skill to see if I can help?
by all means, dive
Okay.
in there.
Well, I would know where to get his
Nope,
stuff.
I'm not
right?
able to help.
Because of my legwork.
You would know how
We're looking
to
for a
start
file
looking
2
for
millennia
it,
old.
yeah. You would definitely, because you are a scholar, you would know the path you would need to take to research that and find it. Just be a matter of time. But
Can
you
I
would
like
have to
estimate how long it would take?
So what you have come to is that, as far as you can tell, the Volna physiology is such that it defies the virus. If you were to use it to put it in someone that has it, it would kill them.
Can you dilute the substance so that it won't kill them, but maybe just make them a little ill?
From what you can tell, it is an all or nothing proposition. if they encounter each other, there will be foaming and melting and not good. Because that's what happened to the Petri dish that you were working with. With very small, like a droplet of sample overflowing acidic foam as the result. So on a cellular level, all through the bloodstream, that wouldn't be pleasant.
So if I could analyze Max's vaccine as well as the Volna blood, could I create a cure?
Got the blood.
Can you please make for me a xenobiology roll?
If I'm helping her with xenobiology, can she take the advantage of that?
Yes, with your knowledge of how the little bit of with your own vaccines and your own physiology, that would definitely help.
Okay, then she's get the 23 then.
Alrighty. You find that in order to make a cure, you will need to find the alien source that was utilized, which you were not able to come up with previously. But that is the missing key to your formula.
I would also know how to find that information from legwork.
And when you did utilize your methods, you were not able to come up with anything. Something is triggering. You feel like the information is there, but your regular ways of trying to look at stuff, you're like, gosh, I can't think of it or find it, or what is lagging there? What am I missing here?
Didn't Dolra's group narrow it down to a ship or something? A shipment?
A shipment area and a day, but that only helps with realizing that it kind of helps inform as to why the trade hub was hit the strongest, and it kind of filtered out from there, because whatever was the source, which is yet to be determined or discerned, came in through the bulk supply, and at least they presume
Processed.
webbed out from there. And now it's at the point where it's so prevalent that new visitors to the station just going about have already been infected. Even people who don't leave their ship, if somebody comes back to the ship, it can spread, as it has done on the Centennial Sparrow.
And it's
I'm sure
not
was
Charlotte?
my fault, but
Charlotte is infected.
But she could be not getting her sustenance.
What do you mean?
Like, is Charlotte the biological thing that it was made from?
Oh, no, you do not see a correlation there.
Okay.
A good thought.
So, I would ask everyone for ideas.
we should check with the dock worker and figure out where all those shipments are that came in on that day, have them quarantined, and start working on scanning that information. It's possible that the infecting agent is still within one of those bulk shipments. And that's what you need in order to create a cure.
So I would go with that. I would ask Tolan to go talk to the doctor.
I mean, we could all go, but apparently y'all are all infected.
Yeah.
So there's no point in keeping the quarantine on the ship.
Yeah, but I would want to stay.
While you are here, can you scan the grocery supplies that I've just bought here? Test them for this virus. If they have it, we'll get rid of them. And then Toad will leave the ship and head to the dock.
In the purview of items acquired on the station here, only about a third of them carry the signature of infection, it looks like. Contamination-wise. Some things have managed to stay clear, and that includes among foodstuffs and the like.
Well, I would get rid of the contaminated things. If, like, they're done with their usefulness in terms of, like, analyzing and stuff.
As far as where you are, yes. And what is it that Towan is seeking at the docks?
Yeah, he'll go over to the dock worker and explain kind of an overview of what they found. That it was who created it, who it can infect, and who it can't infect.
He will be quite thankful for the information, and will inform you as well that his authorities have taken everything seriously, and they haven't yet implemented a station quarantine, but they are preparing for it, as well as looking at shifts for like security to be increased with patrols and people panicking or being uppity about
increase the use of Volna personnel, as those that cannot be infected are going to be highly valued here.
As well, there are so few Volna that linger long on the ship. We'll see if we can endeavor to find the uninfected. And Towan, you know that a place like this, it's really just the smell. You can only take it for so long.
Oh, right.
You're a little better at it. You're spacefaring. You spend a lot of time with alien folk. So even before here, you were a pilot for diplomats. You're not as sensitive to it as a wayward traveler maybe.
Yeah, he'll hold that to himself. He ain't gonna say that. Y'all smell bad. Yeah, fucking.
Dora
we've
is
also
one of the few that actually doesn't, but
and we know approximately which shipments it was. Do we not?
You know that roughly the time frame in which it would have been done. You have not yet endeavored to look into that. Dora can offer to review the security records of the docks and see if he can find anything strange.
Yeah, that's what Max suggested.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what.
Because if you're looking for patient 0, that's it.
Yeah. So we want to view any shipments that came in during this particular time period, and then start testing these shipments for a possible 0 patient or source of infection.
And he'll be going through with a few different holo displays. They're pretty large because he towers over you, so But because of that, you're able to see from your ground level looking up a lot of the details on the screens. Can I please get a perception check?
And big money, no whammy, stop. Oh.
Did you already use your inspiration?
I don't have one.
Anyone in the party have inspiration to share?
I blew mine already.
I used mine.
Spit it away.
Oof, I don't have any.
Very sad times. There's no tree that you can go sleep in real quick.
I mean, I could build a tree. Never said it had to be natural.
Well,
I mean,
it does, but
my
please
goal
endeavor to do so and find out the hard way.
My goal is to purchase new clothes, but every time I try, it's too fucking expensive.
Oh, wait! I didn't give myself an inspiration for the goal I completed.
Then you should have that.
So I'll use that one then.
Alright. Toan, if you accept her offer, you can take the 21 there.
Hell yeah!
So as the screen is flashing through, you get he has on one screen fast-forwarding security footage, and it's just kind of going in reverse, and another screen has kind of a four-way sectional from different angles of that bulk reception bay. And you see a flash. Some alien workers appear to be doing some laboring. Their yellow skin, bulbous skin condition. There's just a flash, but that looked familiar. Where have you seen that?
Yeah. So, the moment I see it, I'll point to that. Like, hey, stop there.
He will pause the footage and start rolling it back at a slower rate in the regular direction. Can I please get an insight check?
Wow. Swear to God, I'm not supposed to be that bad at it.
Something familiar about that. You're like, wait, I've seen something like those creatures before, and the way that they move, and there's something familiar about it, but you can't quite make it out.
I'll take a picture and send it to the our little group here. Like, Bari, our new member, do any of you recognize these?
Dooney, can I please get an insight check?
She bounced for a second.
Oh, I missed that. Apologies. Varuk, can I please have you make an insight check with advantage?
I most definitely can. Let's go. 19. That's not advantage. Hold on, I'll roll it one more time. 27.
Oh,
oh wow. Okay. Well, with a natural 20. There you go.
Oh, hey, our homies.
So all the pieces come together for you right now. You've been so quietly observing, listening. I don't know what level of trepidation you have toward the situation, but you realize those not only are those Salnoi, those creatures that you encountered in the asteroid, the same one where you encountered the Kanasi, they had a special form of sustenance. They gave you some. You had some.
The mushrooms.
Okay.
So you know the genetic source that has been used for the virus, you know You have not seen any of these creatures here on the station. You got a natural 20 on your insight. There's no point to roll. So what you would fathom, kind of putting these pieces together, is you're just quietly kind of doing math in the air like the math lady meme. You discern the Kanasi somehow captured, took over, found the Solani on that asteroid. They used their DNA to create the virus, and then had them come aboard the station simply to distribute it as a hub of major biological activity. The Kanasi, being artificial beings, clearly have a plan to eradicate. And they've made their move here when they found the Solenoid's genetic need for that very specific food source.
Was this before or after we saved them?
Varuk would discern it had to have been after.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
sad.
shit.
Alright. I think we got a job to do, guys.
What's up?
Some homies of ours are being held captive, and it seems like they're being used as a biological weapon in a sense.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Why didn't we just check the med bag?
What may be?
Ours. I mean, you said
ours.
they're being held captive for biological experimentation. I'm assuming
yeah.
ours is involved.
Yeah, no, I mean, like...
I didn't get it at first either. I was like, what? But no, that's awesome.
No, I mean, like, some friends of ours from before. You know?
Does Zara have family?
She does, actually. They're weird yellow people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we
you'll
should...
see them. They talk funny, but they're nice people, okay?
Yeah,
Don't be rude.
so
I've met plenty of people from India.
I'm pretty sure that Varuk was the only one that was able to communicate with them because of a parallel to an ancient language.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Right.
So it's awesome for that to come back full circle, that he's the one that just immediately was like, oh shit, those guys, and oh, that's what they're doing. Zara has returned. Varuk, if you would like to share with Zara what she has missed in her absence. Great revelation.
It was the energy people.
What?
No, the yellow people. The ones that gave us the mushrooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
On the asteroid with the mechanical spiders and the giant, whatever it was called.
Being held captive. And they're the ones, they made the virus with them. And stuff.
Oh. So that's why they were there?
Yeah.
They had one of them captive, but they got away. That was one of the younger ones. Had like the display of manacles and the removal of, like, kind of the scarred.
Yeah. We had to get the shackles off of him.
I still have those,
No
actually.
idea what you're talking about. You do still have them, don't you?
Actually, he'll go get the manacles. Bring them to Zara. Well, these are the same ones that was on one of those, and we haven't used these since. Do you think you can get the DNA sample from it? Exactly. If you can, then we can reverse engineer this thing, or you, because I wouldn't know how to do that. Then you could possibly find a cure for it.
Should we also... they're being held captive, right?
They did not look enthusiastic about the labor they were doing in the security footage made available to you.
Should we, like, go help them out?
Well, yes.
Alright. We'll start gearing up, guys.
Okay.
I'm
Pick
going
up a wrench.
to send a message to our Matokai friends. Help might be delayed should you need it. We are moving to rescue some captive. Shit. What's the word?
Amigos.
Oh, the sound line?
Huh?
Aren't they on the asteroid?
No, that's just where you encountered them.
No, they're here. They're
They were
here.
captive. They were captured and brought here.
Oh.
After we left, they were captured and brought here. And then we gotta rescue
You
some
knew that?
captive acquaintances of ours.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dooney, while you were away, there was a huge revelation of things and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Tobin had found security footage and then relayed it over, and Farouk immediately recognized them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, to the Matokai, hey, we're about to possibly get into the shit ourselves, so, no help might not be coming very, very soon.
It won't be until a little bit while later, but you will receive a response that is some sim emoji of a lizard face and a fist.
Good hunting, I think you're getting?
Yep.
Their own version of Tobin's.
Roger that. And, Tobin will gear up and head out.
I thought they were flipping you off.
I mean, that might still be the emoji.
So where are you heading off to?
At the dock, for the starters. I'm going to ask Dora where exactly that footage is being taken from.
Well, they have good news and they have bad news. The footage itself was taken from a bulk delivery area. They went ahead to track the strange figures that you had hesitated on, and were able to find that they were delivering crates and equipment to the core engineering sector. They had not been seen yet returning. They would still be there, or have disappeared. The bad news is not that. The bad news is that our sensors have been cut off from that sector. We were not aware that we were being fed a loop. There's some kind of deeper trickery going on here. I suspect a Kanasi. It has the fingerprints of a meticulous and finely orchestrated design.
On that note, I would like to have you explain to security that those individuals, and he points to the I forget the names of them again. Or most likely, these motherfuckers. And that those guys are most likely enslaved right now. We've come across them before, and they're allied enough with us that we're going to go and see to their well-being. The engineering, he said.
Yes. There are pathways. There isn't particular danger there. Just decides what might be wrought by the perpetrators of this scheme.
I just heard that you might have a couple of loose nuts, and he smacks Charlene into his palm. I'm just here to help.
Well, let us be off. Then Tone starts going.
Head off after the cat.
Is this guy actually here?
No.
No, I was giving that because Mr. Varuk got a
reference?
natural 20, so he was able to manifest a whole vision hallucination. So, before you do venture forth, so we will be kind of closing out our session with the cliffhanger there, with you guys delving into the depths of the engineering core of the space station.
Oh, fuck you.
I can drop you. I can show you a little cliffhanger of your first scene if you want, because I know Zara loves spoilers.
No,
I do want to know, since you guys do know, there is a mechanical threat. There are also innocent civilians possibly captured. I do want to give you guys the opportunity to strategize amongst yourselves if there's any kind of equipment, or you have, of course, encountered a couple of those Kanase creatures before, so you're welcome to discuss and recount a little bit at your leisure.
Can people use grenades without actually having the grenade skill?
Yeah, anybody can throw a grenade. You're just going to have disadvantage on your checks, and if you get a critical, oh, it's super bad.
To take one of the two EMP grenades. Who wants the other one?
Definitely get that marked in as a thing that you have.
Oh, Josh, on a side note, Kyle popped in to say hi, but you weren't on yet. We let him know you were having some internet trouble. So you may just want to reach out to him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's been a little bit of tag. I'm not sure. I know he's busy businessing, of course, and overlap his schedules, but I will continue to play the tag game with him. Thank you for the heads up.
No problem.
I'm good without an EMP.
I am my own EMP.
Yeah, me too.
So in knowing that of your companions, you're welcome to use that to your strategic advantage if you want to.
Alright, well, I'll just take both EMP grenades then.
Yep.
All right.
You use those. We got our stuff.
And Max Palmer to your inventory.
Right.
Do not stick me in the same pocket as her.
Right.
I'm wondering if you're going to be throwing a dude at another dude.
Sort of dude.
Yeah, I will beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I'll make sure to put on my chameleon silk, though. That's for sure.
Ooh, yeah. Especially new fancy.
What kind of ship are we using? We're using a heavy freighter?
No.
Small freighter. We're in a small freighter. We're in a special ship. I don't know.
I love this modified Corellian Corvette.
Alright.
I'm slapping Baruch.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
It's so cool.
Why would you put your nice family clothes on to go to a fight? You're gonna get your family clothes dirty.
That's what I bought it for. What the heck? I don't wear armor, as you can see.
Zara would shake her head and stomp off.
So
she does get
Sleeping in the
frustrated?
brig tonight.
Somehow Zara's been given the impression that the clothes was like a special, like, us unit kind of thing or something. Something's going on there.
I'll find out.
Max stops and takes a note. Like, Zara frustrated about clothing and fashion. All right.
Very concerned.
If she ever comes after him in her sleep, he's just going to hold up a like high-end wedding dress. I'll cut this thing. Like, no, it's a Vera Wang. I'll burn it.
You can't threaten me.
No, that's why I'm threatening the dress.
That's threatening me. I'll just cut you both.
Damn.
So who's
But
lose? You
don't worry, we're friends.
Right. I'm not sure if I should be comforted or more frightened.
Yes.
You should be honored.
Okay. All right, well, that was fun. I did like that we actually got to work together a little bit more. That was nice.
Yeah.
Starting to get to know people and each other. Yeah.
I think the longest curve for me will be Zara.
I didn't feel like everyone was trying to avoid me.
No, I learned a long time ago, or Max learned a long time ago, that you have to work with people you may not be overly fond of, and you should try to make it as pleasant as possible, or it's just suck.
Hey, what's the next scene? I want to see it. I want to see it. Let me see it. Let's see the next scene. Come on, let me see it.
Dooney, do you want to leave before a spoiler?
I'm leaving.
Well, you
I
can
did.
stay in the Discord chat, but the Roll20 is about to switch over for a quick little spoiler peek.
I left already. That window is closed.
that
Last
window
week
is gone.
on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm gonna leave the Discord. I don't want to hear no reactions or nothing.
Would you look
I
at
will
that?
too, don't worry. I'm gonna let that simmer there.
is that
It's-
Big Blue?
It's the Borg. Damn it, she left.
All right, night, guys.
Night, Brad.
All right. Have a great
Look at
night
that.
now.